In the serene halls of Tofuku Temple, Shoichi, a revered Zen teacher, imparted wisdom to his devoted disciples. Under his guidance, they delved into the depths of meditation, seeking enlightenment in the silent embrace of the temple. One moonlit night, as the disciples sat in quiet contemplation, a faint rustling stirred the air. Shoichi's eyes, filled with knowing, gazed into the ethereal realm beyond. A gentle breeze whispered through the cherry blossom trees, carrying with it a sense of anticipation. In that moment, the atmosphere shifted. The stillness of the temple seemed to hold its breath, awaiting the next revelation from their revered master. Shoichi's words, like drops of wisdom falling into a still pond, echoed through the halls as he spoke of the impermanence of life. As the night deepened, a distant tolling of bells echoed through the temple, resonating with the beating hearts of the disciples. Each chime seemed to mark a passage, a transition from one state of being to another. The disciples, caught in the spell of Shoichi's teachings, felt a profound sense of connection to the universe, and then, as suddenly as it had begun, the bells ceased their ringing, leaving behind a palpable silence. The disciples exchanged knowing glances, understanding that this night held significance beyond words. Little did they know, this moment of transcendence was but the prelude to a greater revelation. One that would test their understanding of the teachings they held dear. As the first episode draws to a close, the stage is set for the unfolding of destiny in the realm of Tofuku Temple. The morning sun painted the temple in hues of gold, casting long shadows that stretched across the courtyard. The disciples gathered in quiet reverence, their minds still lingering on the events of the previous night. As they sat in meditation, a hushed whisper spread through the temple like a gentle breeze. Rumors of Shoichi's passing floated among the disciples, each one grappling with the inevitable cycle of life and death that their teacher had so often spoken of. In the midst of this somber atmosphere, an old neighbor of Shoichi approached the temple gates. Her weathered face bore the lines of a life lived fully, and her eyes held a depth of understanding that drew the disciples' attention. With a voice softened by age and wisdom, she spoke of the night when Shoichi's spirit had transcended this earthly realm. "I heard the bells," she began, her words carrying the weight of truth. And the recitation of sutras filled the air, as if the very universe were honoring his passage. The disciples listened intently, their hearts heavy yet filled with a sense of awe. The old neighbor's tale resonated with their own experiences from the previous night, weaving a tapestry of interconnectedness that transcended time and space. As the day unfolded, the disciples found themselves drawn to the teachings of impermanence and enlightenment that Shoichi had so fervently imparted. Each moment became a lesson. A reminder to cherish the present and embrace the ever-changing nature of existence. In the quietude of Tofuku Temple, amidst the rustling of leaves and the distant tolling of bells, the disciples carried forward Shoichi's legacy. They knew that his spirit lived on in the silent whispers of the wind and the timeless wisdom of Zen, and so, the second episode concludes, leaving the audience with a sense of profound contemplation and a glimpse into the eternal dance of life and death, guided by the teachings of Zen.